two boxes. One has an art box. First layer of the big box. This is the sewage water top piece. No damage. I know some people have been getting this coming in cracked or broken. Luckily, no damage for me. Here is the next layer. Got a couple portraits and the base. Here's what the sewage water looks like inserted on top of the base. Everything fits very well. This is the last layer of the big box. We got another portrait down there that's zip tied in, so I gotta cut that off. And this has the arch for the base. The arch inserted into the base. It's a very snug fit. Just got to use some pressure and it'll go down on there. Looks good. Second box. Looks like it's just one layer. Contains the body. Got three portraits that it came with, and I'll show you what they look like on the body in a second. Somehow this third one on the right here did not come broken, surprisingly. YouTube, doing this a little earlier than I normally do, so it's sunny and bright out midday. I got this in today. This is the first day we've had over 80 degrees this year, so it's nice and hot out today. I'm out here sweating, moving this thing around. I'm also sweating from redoing the room. I have to move my shelf up a couple inches to fit some of these big guys. So yeah, I got this in today. This is by Evil Studios. Sorry about the wind noise. It is windy here as usual. Tons of pollen. So yeah, like I said, this is done by Evil Studios, sculpted by Sheridan Doose. And it's very heavy. I want to start with the base. The color of the sewage looks very nice. It's a typical icky looking color. It reminds me of like Ninja Turtles or something. I think that's done very well. And the piece sits on top of this bottom piece. This bottom piece is all one piece, and then the sewage is a separate piece that goes on top, and then you put the body on. Then you can choose to have the arch on or off. It doesn't have to be displayed on it if you don't want to. I think it looks awesome on, so I don't see why you would display it off unless you don't have the room. But it's not adding extra width, it's only adding a couple extra inches of height. So I think most people will be able to do it. The texturing on the body is killer. I mean, the texturing on everything is lovely. The sewage, the brick texture here. You got pipes. The arch looks like concrete. You got more pipes going through here. Everything's a different color. Quite lovely. I really like it. The texture is unlike any other Venom that I got. It's very nice. Super creature-esque and alien-like. Really love it. This one is above my expectations for sure. I think he did a great job on the sculpt. Alright, let me show you. I don't really have any nitpicks with it. The only thing is the logo's a little dirty. But in this scenario with him in the sewer, I think it works. It's not too dirty. I'm gonna switch the portraits for you. The body's all one piece. The head's the only separate piece. So I'll put on the other portraits and show you them real quick. Here's a close-up of that portrait, which I'll probably put this back on when I do the close-ups. Yeah, this one right here, no tongue, closed mouth. The paint on these is terrific. The paint job is very good. I don't know how this one made it without breaking with all these pieces. Crazy looking transformation head. I like it. It's different. The paint in the eyes is very cool too. Very nice effect. So there's a quick look with that portrait on. The transformation head. And then you had the one with no tongue. All the portraits are very nice. I prefer the tongue because it looks like the cover art that this is based on. This is based on the Del Otto cover. Alright, I'll get you guys in for some close-ups. I'll try to keep this short and sweet. Here's the close-ups. You can see that texturing going on here all over. The anatomy looks great on this. Bulging arm muscles, killer looking tongue. The eyes look great. See that texturing all throughout the eyes. On his skin, the symbiote looks great. There goes the logo. The hands look good. The nails are just painted black on this one. There's lots of color through the body. It's hard to pick up, but there's lots of shading and coloring going on. It's very lovely. No, there's a seam because there is different portraits, so nothing you can do to get around that. The way it keys in with the puddle around his feet looks great. Hand just above. Look, I already got pollen and stuff on the. Crazy out here today. Tons of pollen and tons of wind. And there's the detail on the arch. You got different pipes and bolts, pieces of metal. Yep, very lovely, this one. There's how that one keys in. Alright, so this one's a winner for me, guys. I like it a lot. Just trying out different rearrangements right now. I got the arch off just because it's easier to move around. I might be able to fit the arch, I might not. I just wanted to show you one more time. I was looking over it more closely, and it's hard to see on video, but the veins in a lot of spots have like a gloss effect to them, and then there's other spots like here that don't. So it's like it goes from like a satin to a gloss in certain areas. Pretty much where the black is, the black shading is where they put the gloss too. So it gives it a very neat effect. You can see it there on the fingers too, where it's glossy, and then where it's more just a satin on the knuckle there. See here where there's no gloss, and then here where there is gloss. Very cool. And it's like that everywhere, all throughout the body. Until the next one.